So today what I want to try is to implement the Auth0 authentication for SwiftUI app. It's very easy, so let's begin. So this is something I'm looking at my mobile screen. So what I want to try is like this. So just very simple welcome screen with login button. If you hit the button, it's prompted to the Auth0 like a default one, default like login page. And then if I hit just I'm using the Google authentication with my personal email address, and then if it goes there, if it log in successfully, and then it's gonna show me the my profile picture and my register name, and then there is a logout button popped out. So if I hit the logout button, yeah, it can come back to the login button. So basically this is very simple as this. So let's look into the code base. Okay, so either what you can do is you can just clone this repository. This is SwiftUI Auth0 sample from my repository. So what you wanna do is maybe just take a look at, or just you can just basically create your own no like empty repository. And then what the dependency is basically Auth0. So Auth0 is gonna import JWT code and a simple keychain automatically. So what you need to install as a Swift package manager is this Auth0. So to go to Auth0, go to the file and add package dependencies, and then you can just take a look at the Auth0.swift, this one, and just use the up to next major version as usual, and then just add to the project. So to me already added to the package, so I'm gonna skip it. However, what you will see is Auth0, maybe if you do it right now 2.6 maybe, and then also you gonna have the JWT code and simple keychain right here. So this is the basic Swift package manager preparation needed for this project. So let's go to take a look at the code, right? So this is like Auth0 example one app. This is just my name, so whatever you can name it. But if this is sort of main, right? So if I go take a look, you will notice this is the Auth0 service, which is some kind of state object, and a service which is passed to the content view as an environment object. So you can see this is actually hold. So it's actually created here. So you can copy and paste. Also Auth0 service, import Auth0 of course, and as an observable object. So that means actually it will have some published variable that is, it can look from the any page if I pass like this as an environment object. So just keep it in your mind that this all service is across all the content view, right? So in the Auth0 service, there is there's a two published variables. One is authenticated. So basically this is gonna be turned true or false, like based on your login, right? And then also the user profile. This profile is like a model. So I didn't do any folder structure, but usually this can go to like model folders. And the profile is very easy. ID, name, email verify, picture, updated ad. This is gonna be filled by the Auth0. So struct is this, and then this is initialized like this, and then from ID token string. And so what the Auth0 does is, if it's the login successful, it's gonna return you back the ID token. ID token, if you decode, you're gonna have some ID, like some user properties from the ID token, such as name, email verify, picture, all those updated ad, this kind of thing. So it's gonna be, this part is gonna decode those from ID token and fill it to construct the profile object. So after that, it's gonna return the profile object. So let's look at the login, the function, internal function. So Auth0 web all start, and if the start, the result, just parse the result, right? If it's successful, and just turn the is authenticated boolean as true, and then the user profile to be profiled from credential.id token. So id token will parse to the user profile object and log out. Just do the reverse step. If it's successful, just turn it like it's authenticated to false and the user profile to be empty. Auth0 profile.empty is from here. So empty is this, just initial, everything is like empty string, like this. Okay, so if you go to the content view, it takes the environment object, the service. So it's gonna use this as an environment object. And if the service, this is authenticated is true, and then it will show you the home view, which is basically the profile picture and the name on it, and with the logout button. If else, that means user not logged in yet. In that case, just show the login view. Very easy like this. By the way, this environment object is you can also use some kind of user default. User default is more like a file object that is in the app. In that case, you can also deal with some the variables and across the apps. However, I usually use that as well, but here you can use the environment object to pass across the content view, right? So what is left is just a view, two views, home view and login view. So home view is, like I said, which is very easy, environment object as service Auth0 service. And so it has the body as the user image, text, and logo button. So user image is basically take the profile, user profile dot picture. So this is a URL. So it's just take async image and then just show it right here. And underneath the v stack, so it's underneath the text, the name, and then it has a padding and a logout button. Logout button is just saying logout, and so it's logout, right? This logout function is basically it's calling the service.logout. So basically it's just calling the auth0 service.logout right here. So how about login view? So login view is also very simple. It has a title and login button. That's it, which is stuck in the v stack. So the title is just welcome, large title and font weight black. And login button is again the login. It's like service.login is called right here. And then it has some, like font weight, frame, foreground color, a background, and a corner radius 24. So that's it. So after this, you're almost good to go. However, you need to, you need to go to Auth0, of course. So I'm gonna go to Auth0, login Auth0. Okay, so I log into the Auth0. So what you need to do is just to create an application with native, which is the iOS application like that, and you just put your name, like put a application name like my app, whatever to create, right? And then it's gonna just create like this and select native escape. Actually, you can skip. This is will have some example, but you can just skip back to application. It's okay. And then now you will see your app. So to me, I already sample mobile native app. So this is what I created, right? So it has a domain name for the what you need to do is few steps. So look at the domain. You got the domain here, and you got a client ID right here, and a client secret. But client secret, I don't use it right here. So and just go down a little bit, then application properties. So logo, if you wanna change it, you can change it, and just make sure the application type is native, right? So just look at the allowed callback URL and allowed logout URLs. So this is the only two important things. Actually, the next video I'm gonna show you the Android one. So, but this one is I'm showing the iOS one. So you only need this string, okay? To me, camaro.auth0 example one colon slash slash dev this the domain right here. This is taken from the domain right here. And slash iOS slash camaro.auth0 example one slash callback. Okay, the same one goes to this part as well, allow logout URL. So you just need to fill this form, allow callback URL, allow logout URL. Okay, this one is okay. The second one is actually for Android. So if you're building also the Android, you can take a look at the next video on mine. But this one and this one is needed. Okay, so after you change, you just hit the save change, right? And then after that, you're already good to go. So let's go back to Xcode. And then what you need to do a little bit more is to create this plist. Okay, so plist, how to create is Control Command N, and go here, and then you got private property list. Okay, property list, and hit it. Next, and then make sure the property list name is auth0, A as a large case, UTH0, right? So you need to make sure the plist name is like this. And then underneath, you can put the dictionary, the key value. Just make sure domain client ID like this with a string, and then you just copy and paste this domain and this client ID right here. So this is a plist configuration. After that, just you need to again fill this one, but how, right? So to fill this, you go here and then signing and capabilities. So let's take a look. Okay, so basically if you are registered as like Apple developer, you will have bundle identifier and you have a team, right? So this is my personal team. Then bundle identifier to me, Camaro, which is my just the domain, and then auth0 example one is basically this the application name. Okay, so once you have that, you just put it here, right? This is exactly same with this, so just copy and paste, and then make this string and colon slash slash dev. So this one is, like I said, this is coming from this domain. Okay, and then just slash iOS, and then this one again, same one, like here, like this again, and then slash callback. That's it. So copy two section. One is allow callback URL, and another is allow logout URL, and then save change. Make sure save change. Okay, after that you are good to go. I think I explained everything. Yeah, auth0 example one app, which has a service as a state object and pass it to content view as an environment object, right? And you got a content view, of course, and then it's authenticated true or false, and then it's called either home view or login view. Auth0 service is basically it has it's an observable object. It has two variables. One is boolean, another is for user profile, and it has a login and logout function. Very straightforward. You got a profile model, and you got a home view and login view with plist with specific name auth0 and domain client ID. So that's it for today. So if you do this, please check. I'm gonna show that again. I'm gonna show again how it looks like, the apps, just in case. So the welcome and login button. If you hit the login button, the auth0 login is prompted, and continue with Google, whatever you like. And to me, I'm just okay, like this. So it's gonna show me the profile and my register name and the logout button. So if I hit logout button, I can log out. Okay, that's it. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you very much. In this channel, I'm making a lot of like very easy prototype. I mean, like I like the fast prototyping, and then also I appreciate easy prototype can actually integrate it into your own personal project easily, and you can save a lot of time. So I hope it can help your prototyping, right? So thank you for watching. If you have any comments and questions, please leave the comment below. All the code is in here, so you can either clone it or you just copy and paste, or just you follow what I show you here. You just type it in as your practice, whatever I find. So thank you for watching. So see you in the next prototyping. Probably next one is gonna be the same one, Auth0 with Android device with the Jetpack Compose. So thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.